The Supreme Court took up all the 200-odd petitions demanding a stay on the implementation of the Citizenship Amendment Act. The centre has sought time from the court to file a reply to the petitions. The bench, led by Chief Justice Chandrachud, has granted the centre 3 weeks' time. The court, which will take up the matter next on April 9, did not order, though, an interim stay on the CAA rules notified recently by the centre. Remember, more than 200 petitions have been filed linked to the CAA, which was first enacted 4 years ago. Now, one of the key petitioners is Mr. Kunhalikutty. The Indian Union Muslim League MP and leader is joining me at the moment, Deputy Leader in Kerala. Appreciate, Mr. Kunhalikutty, you joining me. Your party, you have gone to the Supreme Court asking for a stay on the CAA notifications. On what grounds are you seeking this stay when the centre has already passed the law in both houses of Parliament?
Well, after they passed the bill, we had moved in the court some 4 years back. And in that case, all the petitions came before the Supreme Court, and ours was the lead petition. In that petition, the government had stated that the government is not intending to implement it now. That's why they are not bringing out the rules for the time being. On that basis, it was kept pending. But that is the impression government gave to the Honorable Supreme Court. And without informing Supreme Court, without arguing the case, without going into the merit of anything, they are just ignoring the Honorable Supreme Court and implementing it now.
But isn't it the right of the government here to frame the rules, the prerogative of the government? Once the laws are passed, the government frames the rules, Mr. Kunhalikutty?
No, that is true. They had their affidavit said in the Supreme Court. It will be brought before the Honorable Supreme Court. We are there. Our petition is there. We should be heard. They had given a statement like that. Case is pending before the Supreme Court.
Well, what is your principal argument, if I may ask, Mr. Kunhalikutty, against the CAA, the new citizenship law? Where is your principal argument?
It is discriminatory, definitely. Citizenship should be given on the basis of its merit, not on caste or religion basis. That is the main argument. That is the main argument. There are other technicalities for our petition at present. There are other technicalities, like it has to be placed before Parliament and all that.
There will be those, though, who will say, Mr. Kunhalikutty, what all this politics playing out is over CAA will only widen Hindu-Muslim divides before the election. That those opposing the law will be seen to stoking fears among the minorities when the fears don't exist. This is not a law that is going to exclude anyone.
While a law is framed, passed by Parliament on the basis of religious discrimination, how will not be there a fear in the mind of the concerned community? Definitely there will be. A particular community will not be given. That is the law. Definitely it will create a fear complex in the mind of the concerned community, and it is against the principle of secularism also. Citizenship on the basis of religion or caste, is that right? It is not right at all.
I'm going to ask you one final question, Mr. Kunhalikutty. Do you believe elections are coming up now in a few weeks? Will the CAA notification, Mr. Kunhalikutty, be a major election issue, or do you believe that it's not going to play out anymore on the election front?
Yeah. That's what everybody went with the people are going ahead with their democratic right, the election. Days before that, all of a sudden, Government of India brings such a law. Is it right? That's what we are going to question in the court.
Okay.
Yeah, the main question is that our constitution should be protected. Constitution always said that there will not be any discrimination to any particular community. This is a clear discrimination against one community. How far it will go, now and how far it will go tomorrow, that is another question. It is not on the basis of principle itself, it is not right. We are questioning on that basis.
Okay, Mr. Kunhalikutty, appreciate you joining us here on the show tonight.